Julio Bonifacio and J.P.R. Ncibi, who I think has the biggest mouth for the smallest balls in the entire Major League Baseball.
Robbie Fatorik, the coach of the Kings, tapped me on the shoulder and he said, you're going to play with Gretzky on his line for the rest of the game. So I said, okay, and I'm skating around, getting ready for the rest of the game, and one of the other minor league guys said to me, "You can retire now, Wilksy. It's all done." So that was. I ended up playing on his line the rest of that game and got 3 goals with him. And I mean, if you're a monkey, anyone could score 3 goals. So it was pretty special. And he came up and tapped me on the pad and said, "Way to go, Wilksy. Great job." So that's just something that I was pretty proud about.
Hey guys, first of all, this is really cool. Thanks for allowing McCain Foods Canada to hang out with you guys tonight.
Thanks for joining us.
I just want to throw it back. I like the Kadri story that's going on right now, kind of the lines going around there. So having the experts in the room that we do, and I guess those online that are looking on, one thing that's interesting me is, so you guys are Kadri's agent. Are you telling them that, you know what, look at Subban last year, dude, prove it to us, take a 1-year deal, sign for 2.5, 2.7, the big money's yet to come? Or are you saying, you know what, hey, I'm going to prove to you I'm the best agent in the world, I'm going for the big ticket right off the bat?
Josh? Joining us on the line right now, broadcasting legend, also host of Larry King Now on Aura TV, Larry King. Larry, thanks for taking the time to be with us.
Good to be with you, Josh.
Larry, first of all, I want to get your thoughts on what's been going on with Alex Rodriguez here over the last couple weeks. Wanted to get your thoughts on what he's been going through.
Well, the whole thing is a sad mess. Baseball's investigating this for such a long time, and baseball wants him out. The Yankees don't want to pay that contract. They suspend him for all this time, and he's entitled to appeal, and he's appealed. The whole thing is weird. He's bringing charges against the team. The team is threatening his lawyers. The whole thing is bizarre. If the Yankees want to just eat the whole thing, what they could do is just release him and pay the rest of his contract. If he's suspended next year, they won't have to pay that. So it'll cost them 2 years' pay. That would be my recommendation. You want this story to go away tomorrow.
NHL legend and Hall of Famer Mark Messier. And Mark, thanks so much for joining us here at Charlie Fitz Whiskies.
Thank you very much. Great to be on with you guys.
Now, Josh Rimmer has a bunch of questions for you. He'll fire away. But also joining us right now on the set to chat with you, Mark, is Brian Wilkes. Do you remember Brian? Because you went to training camp with him a few years back.
Yeah, a few years back. Yes, that's right. But I do remember Brian, of course.
Which team really improved themselves in the offseason the most? Maybe a team that you like the moves that they made in the offseason to make their team better and maybe go a little bit farther than they have in the past.
Well, I think there's been a lot of moves, as you know, like you talk about. You look at some teams that got a lot of young guys in Colorado, Tampa Bay. And of course, you got the teams that have always been strong the last few years, in Pittsburgh and Boston, and the Rangers should have a good year.
I just wanted to get your feeling about the game today as compared to 20, 25 years ago, and what you think the biggest differences are and the changes in the game, and if you think the changes are for the better or maybe not as good as the game was played 20, 25 years ago when you played.
And you played.
And I played, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Well, there's obviously been some huge changes. I think we really addressed some of those changes coming out after the lockout in 2005, I guess it was, where we really needed to get the entertainment value back into the game. We needed to get the speed and the artistry and the skill back in the game and put it on display. And so I think we did a good job of coming out of that lockout and recognizing that and opening up the game for the fans' enjoyment. Hockey should be a great game and a fun game and a fast game to go watch. And I think we're getting bogged down by the hooking and holding and the things that Mary Lemieux had talked about throughout his career, and finally came to the forefront as we addressed that. Came out of lockout, and I think the game is better now.
We told you we'd have an NFL star on with us, former NFL coach Herm Edwards, who works these days as an analyst for ESPN, joins us now. Coach, thanks very much for taking the time to be with us.
Well, it's my pleasure.
The first question I have for you is just your general thoughts about the opening weekend in the NFL? Any big surprises for you? Any major, did anything startle you?
Well, I think the first thing you realize is when you've been in the game for a long time, and especially as a coach, things that you really worry about, or not worry about, as a concern, I should say, is that ball security. And sure enough, in those first games, people don't secure the ball that are trusted with it. In other words, either the quarterback or somebody catching it or running with it, and it showed its head again. 59 times the ball was given away without it being kicked. That's never good. And then the fouls and penalties, and there was 216 penalties.
Which underdog this year do you think is going to shine, similar to how the Redskins and Colts and Seahawks came from the shadows last year up to the NFL forefront out of the teams you've seen so far?
Well, I think one of those teams is a former team I actually coached, had the honor of coaching, the head coach, Kansas City Chiefs. I think their first game, even though they played Jacksonville, I think Andy Reid would do a great job with that organization. I think the best thing they were able to do was acquire Alex Smith, a guy that can run an offense, that won't turn the ball over. They have some players on that football team. This is a team that only won 2 games, but had 6 Pro Bowl players.